Yo, what's up guys? Doing a knife collection video. This is going to be my folding knife collection. I have probably around maybe 50 to 100 other folders that are just not really worth showing, I guess. Some traditional and some just kind of my cheaper ones. So these are my more high-end knives, and these are a few that are like high-end, not super cheap, that I don't keep in the case, but they're worth showing to me. So I'm just gonna show them right now. This is the Kershaw Freefall. Little Kershaw flipper there, manual flipper. Next is the Kershaw Swerve. That's actually a really good flipper for the money. I black washed the blade, or stone washed it. It's actually a nice flipper. Next we got the Kershaw, this one's actually really cool, the Select Fire. I use this because I work on cars a lot. I mean, I use better tools when I have them, but this is in a pinch, it actually really helps. Good little steel, love the blade shape on that one. Next, we got the CRKT Minimalist with the Warncliffe blade. Super ergonomic, love that one. It's my only neck knife. Kershaw Zing, this is the Chinese produced one. Running through these fast because of time. Kershaw Volt, well, you know, cool little assist, R.D. Martin. And then last, the Spyderco Ladybug, and then this is my EDC light, Through Night TI3 in titanium. So yeah, okay, so let's just start off the collection. I'm going to go a little slower in detail on these, but for sake of time I went through those a little fast. Right here we have the Paramilitary 2. This is the standard Paramilitary 2 with G10, they all have G10, but the Digicam pattern with a acid stone washing on the blade. I did that just, I think it looks cool. So, acid stone wash. You guys know the Paramilitary 2. The compression lock. This one's my everyday carry pair 2. So you can see how smooth it is. It's ridiculous. Super smooth. It's crazy. I can't imagine this as a flipper. It'd be so smooth. So yeah, that's that. Next is another Paramilitary 2. I love the Para 2, by the way. You'll be able to tell by the end of this video. You got S35VN for the blade steel, and you have a brown G10 on the handles. So another cool Para 2. Another Para 2 that's probably my favorite. This is the, I think it's the newest Sprint run actually. It is the LMAX Paramilitary 2. So, LMAX Paramilitary 2, awesome satin blade with the foliage green G10 scales. These are really grippy. So, yeah. And then last Para 2 is the Paramilitary 2 with the standard S30V blade and black G10 handles. This is a standard one. Okay, now moving on to another Spyderco. This is the Spyderco Tenacious. This one's been pimped. I did like a rock crater pattern on the G10, and then I acid stone washed the blade, and I bronze anodized all the hardware, standoffs and stuff. Let me actually show you that. This looks really cool. You can see. So, and there's the acid stone washing on the blade. Looks super cool in my opinion. Love that. And it's actually pretty smooth too. So yeah. Down here on the front, we got the Manix 2. This is not the XL or anything, it's just the standard. There's a full DLC coated on the blade, and then just black G10 is like just the all black tactical model. So that one's pretty cool. I'd actually be down to sell this or trade it, so if you're interested, tell me down in the comments. Brand new, never carried. So next we got the Benchmade Barrage. This is the, you know, the assisted barrage. I beat the crap out of this blade, literally. Pretty abused. So I mainly carry this at work now. It's my work knife. Next is another Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Barrage, not Barrage, the Benchmade Griptilian. This has a S30V blade instead of the 154, and it has green and black micarta with neon green backspacers. These just look killer. Love the look of them. Looks super awesome, especially in that light. And there's the green G10. Looks really good as well. Next we got, and this is also smooth, just like most of them. Next we have one of my favorite knives out of the collection. This is a grail of mine. This is the Rick Kinder XM18 3.5 inch Skinner with blue anodized frame and the I think I already said that, the 3.5 inch blade. This is a newer one. This is a Blade HQ limited edition. As you can see inside the lock bar relief, has the Blade HQ logo. I have not seen any videos on these on YouTube or pictures on anything really. So if anyone has any ideas on this, or if they've seen any of them, tell me. I'd like to know who else owns one, because these were pretty limited. But love the Rick Kinder. This thing is just super awesome. Detent super strong in the newer one, so it just flies right out of the handle. Lockup's good, everything. Moving on down to the front, we have the Kershaw Groove. This is a groove designed by R.J. Martin, as you could tell just by the looks of her. Looks just like R.J. Martin's knives. Looks a lot like his custom Q36, which I hope to get my hands on one day. But they're expensive and pretty rare. What I really want is ZT0600, because that's like super close to the size and everything, and quality. Next you have the Kershaw Emerson collaboration. I did a pimp job on this. I did a bronze anodized frame, left the pocket clip standard. I did a Anzo pattern on the G10. This light's not wanting to pick that up. Anzo pattern on the G10 and a bullet bead I made myself. So super, I actually really like this knife. I use this when I want to carry something that looks high-end and feels high-end, but that if I lose or break, it's not a big deal. Next we have the Kershaw Beacon. This thing's super awesome. This is a Blade 8, or not Blade HQ, this is the Big 5 exclusive. That's what I'm trying to think of. Big 5 exclusive, and is the Kershaw Beacon. It is one of the smoothest knives ever, and it was 20 bucks. It's crazy. One of my smoothest knives. I mean, it's really crazy. I don't know why it's so smooth. With no blade play or anything. I mean, it's like one of my favorite knives. It's crazy. Next, you got the Kershaw Salvo. These were, I snatched one right before they got discontinued. It was 20 bucks. So, because they were getting discontinued, so they were going for cheap. I might actually be down to sell this one too. This brand, like, I literally just took it out of the box. It was always just sitting in the box because it might raise in value. I didn't really know. It's not like it was a special model, but just really thin. So it's like a gentleman, super thin. Really nice blade, really sharp tip. So, next you got the Kershaw Brawler. All these cheaper knives like this one and stuff are all going to be replaced in this case. So once I get a new knife, expensive knife, I take these cheap ones out. These are kind of just foam fillers right now, so it just kind of looks like I have a little something. Because I am getting rid of all my cheap knives. So I'm gifting them to people and stuff and just giving them to my friends. So every time I get a new knife, I replace the cheaper ones. Back here we got a Kershaw Burst. Really cool. I did an Anzo pattern on these handles as well. So that looks pretty cool, and just stonewash blade. I think it's cool. Next we got the Myrco, what is this? The Catch Dog. This is a Greg Lightfoot collaboration, carbon fiber polished G10. Really like this one. That thing's cool for the money. Next, one of my favorite blades is the Kirby Lambert made by Myrco. Knife, super awesome. It's called the Shockwave. Just looks really good. This thing's way better than that one in terms of quality and everything. Just super smooth. Really nice feel on the hand. Looks just like a Kirby as well. Next is CRKT M16. I keep this in here because it's actually a really nice flipper. And there's like a blue point edition tool company, so it has two colors on the G10. So it's blue and black, but super good flipper. Next is the Kershaw Cryo that I pimped as well. I did a two-tone on the blade. I don't know if that looks good or not, just kind of experimenting. And then I did just a few colors with a torch on the handles. As you can see there, you got browns and some yellows. Actually looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Some purple. Stuff like that. Sorry about the shaky camera. So yeah, that's cool. Back here we got the zero tolerance 0350, awesome flipper. Flips super well. So SRDV. I don't know if I was listening to steels or not. The Kirby's and the Greg Lightfoot are 8CR13 NOV. This is 8CR. I think that's like 14C28 or 8CR. Right here is one of my favorite EDCs. This is the Zero Tolerance 0561. Love this thing. I'm gonna get a carbon fiber scale for it because I really want the CVCF 0560, but I'll probably never get one. So I'm just gonna kind of make this my poor man's one and get a carbon fiber scale and Sharpie in the lightning stripe that's on the blade. No, I'm just kidding. But I will get the carbon fiber scale hopefully soon. Tell me if you know anyone that does them for pretty cheap. I know it's not gonna be cheap because it's carbon fiber, but. And I just bronze anodized the hardware on this one. But love this thing, super smooth. The only problem is it's developed a shit ton of lock rock. You can hear it there. And side to side, like a lot. So I'm sending it into Kershaw because their warranty's good. So I'm not gonna trash the talk trash on the knife because it has that, because they have customer service to back it up. So that's the whole reason why it's there, is for when stuff goes wrong. So yeah, that's my knife collection, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks. See ya.